Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we go ahead and get started, I just want to say thank God for another day and another opportunity. Now, as y'all can see from the looks of the title and the screen, today I'm going to be showing y'all how to create the balanced offensive guard in NBA 2K23. Now, this build reminds me of a few different players from current as well as the past. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. Now, it also reminds me of Zach LaVine and Shai Alexander. But look, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Turn on post notifications if you want to be a part of the Rich family. And I would appreciate it if everybody went ahead and smash that like button. But be sure to go ahead and comment down TG for thank God, as well as where you're tuning in from today. And I most definitely will be hitting y'all back with a response. Now from here, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of this build. Now when it comes down to this build, we have to make it out of the shooting guard position. If you go with small forward or even point guard, the build name is going to change to an offensive minded wing or point. So I'm going to go with the height of 6'6", 186 for the weight with a 7'3" wingspan. Now for the body shape, if you want to take up the most space on the defensive end, I would go with builds, and again, this is all based to my own preference. Now if you wanted to go with slight, compact, or anything else, it really comes down to how you want to go about this. From here, let's get into the breakdown of the actual attributes. So with the physicals, I'm going to go with the speed of 77, 89 acceleration, skip over the strength, 76 vertical with a 90 stamina. Now this is pretty much what we're going to be looking like for the physicals, but I'm telling y'all, this is definitely going to be the best way that you can go about it. Now my favorite thing is going to be the 89 acceleration. Now once you get that gym rat badge or do your Gatorade facility workouts, this is going to go up to a 93, and I'm telling y'all, this makes a huge difference with this build. So for the finishing, we get 19 badges, and for the close shot, I'm going to go 86, 82 driving layup, 86 driving dunk with a 55 standing dunk. Now with these 19 badges for Hall of Fame, we're also able to get Giant Slayer and Pro Touch. Now for the gold badges, Fearless Finisher, Aerial Wizard, Fast Twitch, and Masher. And then for tier 3, we're also able to get Limitless Takeoff. Now for the silver, we get Posterizer and Slithery, also get Acrobat out of tier 1, and then the rest of the remaining badges are going to be bronze, and these are all actually out of tier 1 as well. Now this is going to set us up for this area. Let's go ahead and get into the shooting. So I'm going to go with the mid-range shot of an 80, 82 three-pointer with a 77 free throw, and with these 21 badges, we get 5 being Hall of Fame, 1 being Space Creator. Now we get 7 gold, 2 silver, and then we're also able to get 2 bronze. Now I'm happy that we at least do get limitless range. Now from here, let's go ahead and take it into the playmaking. So with this area, we get 21 badges. For the pass accuracy and speed with ball, I'm going to go 80, 82 ball handle. Now look, we get 2 Hall of Fame badges, and I like that one of them is Ankle Breaker. Now we get a total of 5 gold badges from here, and tier 2, that's where we get Gold Hyperdrive. Now for the rest of the remaining badges on silver, we actually get 6, and with this area, I'm telling y'all, gonna be one of the main areas when it comes down to tier 3, especially because we get Clamp Breaker and Killer Combos, but I'm also happy that we do get Quick First Step and Impluckable out of tier 2. Now with the bronze badges, we get Handles for Days and Mismatch Expert. Now from here, let's go ahead and get into the defensive end. Now we get 21 badges. Now for the interior defense, I'm going to go 73. My perimeter will be a 70, 77 steal, 72 block, 68 offensive rebound with a 78 defensive. Now look, we get Hall of Fame off-ball pass. Now we get gold workhorse as well. For the silver badges, ankle braces, box out beast, menace, and chase down artist. And then for tier 3, all 4 of these badges are going to be on bronze. 2 out of tier 2. And then when it comes down to tier 1, we get another 4 bronze. Now honestly, in total, we get 82 badges. But if you do decide to throw your extra badges from my career into this area, I think the defense is looking pretty solid. All around, with 86 badges, I think we're definitely going to be one of the best rare builds at that. But even more so, I think we're able to compete in any single game mode. Now with these takeovers, we get the slashing, shot creating, sharpshooting, and the playmaking. Now I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a quick tip right here. With the plus 10, when you do activate your takeovers, this plays a huge role in which area of this build is going to be the strongest. So look, if you do end up going with the slashing takeover, we have the potential of a 99 close shot, layup, as well as our driving dunk. Now if you go with the shot critting or the sharpshooting, the same thing is going to apply to the mid-range and three-pointer. Now when everything comes down to the ball handle, pass accuracy, and speed with the ball, the same thing is going to apply for this area with the playmaking itself. Now for the best interest out of this build, I'm going to go with first, finishing moves takeover. Now the second one, if you want to break ankles, go with the shot creating. But I think limitless range is always going to be the best takeover in my opinion, especially when it comes down to the offensive end. But let's go ahead and check out the build to make sure that we made it correctly. And if you followed every single step, we should be getting these three comparisons. And together, we have created the balanced offensive guard. Now overall, I think this is going to be one of the better rare builds, especially when it comes down to the name. I like the comparisons, especially one being Zach LaVine. Now from here, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of which badges that I think you should be using on this build. And remember, once you get to 99 overall, really consider what this build is going to be looking like once you buy your own boost. Run with teammates that do have on floor general, but also once you activate your takeover. Now for the finishing, I decided to go with for tier 1, Hall of Fame Pro Touch. Now tier 2, I like Fast Twitch and Gold Fearless Finisher. And then to wrap it up for tier 3, Gold Limitless Takeoff as my core badge with Silver Posterizer. Now this is going to wrap it up when it comes down to this area, but I think all of these badges are going to work hand in hand with each other. Now let's go ahead and get into the shooting. Now for this area out of tier 1, I'm going to go Gold Amped, Hall of Fame Volume Shooter, and then for tier 2, Hall of Fame Space Creator, Bronze Green Machine, and then my core badge is going to be Agent 3 on Bronze. And then I'm going to use my own badge points for Limitless Range, and this is what the setup is going to look like when it comes down to the shooting. Now if you want to, you can lower Space Creator, or just take it off in general to get the highest tier for Green Machine. I think Bronze is going to be perfect for this kind of build, but if you do want to make any changes, go ahead and do so now. But from here, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. Now for this area, I'm going to go for tier 1, Hall of Fame Ankle Breaker, and I'm telling y'all, this badge makes a huge difference. Now tier 2, Gold Hyperdrive, Silver Quick First Step with Bronze Unpluckable. Now if you want to, you can lower Ankle Breaker to get this on Silver. I'm going to leave it like this for tier 2, and then for tier 3, Silver Killer Combos as my core badge with Bronze Handles for days. Now I think I picked the most important badges that we can possibly choose from. Now this is going to be the perfect area to add those 4 extra badges if you're looking to get this badge unlocked. Now let's go ahead and wrap it up with the defensive end. Now for tier 1, I'm going Silver Box Out Beast, Bronze Post Lockdown and Rebound Chaser. Now for tier 2, Bronze Anchor, Silver Chase Down Artist. And then for tier 3, my core badge will be Clamps. Then from there, I'm going to go with Glove and Interceptor. Now if you want to make any changes towards this area, feel free to do so, but considering how I did set up the offensive end, I think we have the most important badges that you can possibly pick from. And I'm saying that in general when it comes down to 2K23 and any build that we can possibly make. Now let me know in the comments, what did y'all think about today's build and video? Now as you can see for the core badges, I went with Limitless Takeoff, Agent 3, Killer Combos, and Clamps. Now before we get out of here, man, if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and smash that like button. But more so than anything, comment down TG for Thank God, as well as where you tune in from watching today. And I most definitely will be hitting y'all back with a response. But again, man, I just want to say thank you for your support. And with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.